The Water Elemental Guardian. Alright, well. I think it's time to go to war again. Within your Empire territory, you can use the retrofit button in your armored patrols or on a military screen in order to upgrade a unit to a new unit design you've created. It will cost dust in place of industry. Just like in endless space, pretty much. Dust buys everything in the world. Alright, so, yeah, I'm thinking about going to war, specifically against the Forgotten. We'll wipe them out, take all their land. Seems like a good idea. Now, I'll note that in this game, you want to be very careful with like how fast you expand. Obviously, there is some benefits to expanding quickly because basically you get more land and more science and dust. But at the same time, you lose like food and production in your cities when you're basically expanding really fast. But right now, my empire basically has like, 95% approval rating. One city here, Armen, doesn't have like, the happiness, but that's because I'm like, building the structures I need now to get the happiness up. And I have like wine and like, over here to make use of. Basically, what I'm thinking here is that I can afford to expand right now. I could like expand like, VA, like this going over here and selling over here, but I'm thinking instead we'll just go and conquer the Forgotten, which is like, more forgotten, or not really forgotten, but more necrophages in, playstyle, shall we say. So the red guy's down here, apparently. I can see the redness in the territory. But whatever, we will crush the Forgotten. Take their weak city here. Alright, so I got some influence because I built a seed storage finally over here. I'll deal with this in a moment. And I can go over here and we can build more stuff, I guess. Let's build a burrow there, why not? We'll build this. Thinking about it at this point, it might be good just to get more food going on in this city here, because it's pretty much got all its stuff built up. We'll build a burrow right there, perhaps. You're still building stuff, but that's fine. You can build more stuff. I see an antimantian right there, so we'll do that and we'll get the thing right here. And basically just gets me more like, stuff on exploitation, the apprenticeship registry, which is basically awesome. We'll build this. Build a burrow. Right up there. More canal systems. And the thing about this place over here is that I basically like can put my burrows pretty much wherever I want in this area because there's like nothing really built towards except for like titanium and the dyes up here in this city. Alright, so something to note basically about these guys down here, the Forgotten. Right now I don't see this guy's army, but he is more or less pretty strong. He's basically 384 in score, so he's decently capable of like, fending me off, I think, if I'm not careful. But something I know about the Forgotten is you want to be very careful in fighting them because their troops are very special. Kind of like the, how like everyone has their own special thing. The Forgotten basically have this special ability where if they have all Forgotten troops and a Forgotten hero in an army, you can't see that army. Unless like it attacks you or it moves next to you. Basically, their armies are like invisible unless you actually get close to them. So they're stealthed until otherwise approached. And I have to be very careful of that. I have to search this at some point, but whatever. Alright, we have a war over here to go on, so... let's get to that, perhaps. And here's the Driders. Basically, they're the support units that have a ranged attacks and sweeping abilities. This shouldn't be too hard to fight. Battleborn can go over here. They can go across to attack this guy down here, basically. These guys can just go over this direction. So 5 Dryers versus all my troops. This should be a massacre, more or less, because these guys are pretty weak. And how about you just go here, 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 that's fine, I think. We'll have this guy try and attack this guy if possible. Alright, let's do it. The Battleborn charge. Those guys go over to the hill. A little bit of disease on those guys. Now, bad finger is that these guys are probably going to get, you know... oh, they're fine. Never mind. Thought bad things would happen, but whatever. Let's charge forward. And hurry for disease spread, because, you know... disease is spread. Alright, you get to go here if possible. You can fly over here, I think. Actually, he's got... the thing about flying is that they can fly over on units, so he should be able to just go 1, 2, 3 anyways. Fat guy there. It's nice how like every like unit has their own like sort of unique thing in this game. That's what makes it really good, in ways. And let's see here. You go here. This won't be the best, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with what I got here. And here goes that Battleborn. So there's a new Battleborn for me to use. They're first going to go around those guys because there's, you know, Battleborn away, but whatever. Attack from the hill, avoid being attacked back, or... oh, look at that. So this guys can actually sweep back on the hill if I guess there's guys nearby. A bit of damage there. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm just basically gonna have these guys just sort of you kill them actually. These guys will basically kill this guy here. I'm basically gonna try and Battleborn this guy up here. That's basically alive. But I just failed because, you know, they just got attacked. My bad, I missed a, you know, Necrophage flyer. Well, we just killed some Driders. I got myself a, you know, a couple of Battleborns for that, I guess. Alright, well, let's see here. Basically, the thing about them is that, like, they, you know, sort of work by, means of basically, you know, invisible attacks. So they could be in my territory and I wouldn't be able to see them. You guys go down here. And you guys go over here. Alright, well here's what I'm basically thinking about doing. We'll basically declare war on Forgotten and we'll start basically, you know, showing off what the Forgotten like in battle. So, declaration of war, go. You wish to end this Cold War with a real war. We too prefer reality to fury. They're about to see how strong I am. Siege. When possible, get these guys nice and close next turn. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't have any units in his city, so unless he attacks me with his real army, wherever that is, I won't have to worry about taking the city, I don't think. With my guys as fast as possible. And I'm losing lots of money because I have lots of armies out and such, I guess, so... You here, you get to go... like so. Dust. Let's move these guys over here. Alright, now, I don't recommend what I'm about to do, but I'll basically show off something about, like, you know, attacking cities that basically have, like, units inside them with, like, the fortification bonus that they'll basically get. So, right now, this guy, he has 2 militia in these, like, you know, places here. But on top of that, their militia are going to basically get this, like, fortification bonus. You'll basically see what it's all about. So, basically you see that these guys, they have like this sort of like gray thing above their health. And essentially what they've got is they've got a fortification bonus that basically means they get 3 free extra health on top of their HP. And that's basically how fortification sort of plays out in this game. It also has a couple of other features with it too, which are kind of interesting. So, it'll be interesting to show off what this basically does to this guy. And we're just going to have these guys go around like this a little bit. And of course I got extra Necrophage to come in as well. You get to go up to him. Alright, so basically here's what's going to happen. These guys are going to have fortification bonuses. And you'll notice something when I basically hit these guys with like the free, you know, fortification that they've got. So here's like the first hit. This guy didn't take any like, you know, HP damage there, he only took fortification damage, so you have to take out the fortifications first before you can damage these guys. That's one thing to note. The second thing to note is because the fact they had the fortification on, they don't get disease until after you take out the fortification. So that's something to know about like something like about fortification, how it's pretty awesome sometimes. So these guys will start taking disease damage now that basically, you know, have ripped apart their health. And of course they'll kill them too. Rip them apart. There's a little bit of disease on that guy. And it should finish him. Bye-bye. So there we go. We managed to wipe out this guy's little militia there. Completely crushed him. Took it for my own. Got some Battleborn for my troubles. And that's actually by the way why I'm taking so much, you know, expansion here. I'm basically having to expand for these guys here. So let's actually make the Necrophage sort of team up so I basically don't have like as much of a dust penalty on these guys. And I guess at this point we'll start moving towards the rest of Forgotten's territory. Now if I asked like if he wants a truce by the way, he'd be like, yes, please give me truce. I like truce. Truce is good. By the way, I think the Forgotten start with pillage, by the way, where it lets them basically go after, you know, pillaging like other like, you know, stuff, as well as like camouflage stuff, and essentially pillage is like this like sort of like, you know, rambunctious, you know, thing that they got here. But whatever, I don't really need to worry about it, I don't think. Too much. Build this stuff here. I'll retrofit the proliferator so it basically gets a little bit more HP. Something about the proliferator is that they don't have a whole lot of hit points compared to other units. Like there's like the Battleborns, they're like, you know, weak to begin with, but this guy, he basically has like, you know, he's a little like free, he's got like fully upgraded stuff, he's only got 119 health. These guys are sort of like level 3 and they have like the little tier 2 stuff, or, you know, more HP than them. And these guys need to get over to here already. I thought I merged those guys, but whatever. No big deal, I guess. And we got ourselves haunts over here. Charge! My heroes will charge! Alright, so Forgotten Cities are not famed for their comfort. We hope that you find our taken city disagreeable and decide that you should end this war. So yeah, he doesn't want to be in war anymore, obviously. Let's do this. It's funny, I just built like, you know, watchtowers down this guy's direction just in case, like, you know, I need them. And now I really don't need them anymore. But whatever. And you guys get to go... So these guys over here, the Battleborns I've got, like, you know, sort of, you know, being assembled. They're going to be sort of like an auxiliary army that I'm setting down. Not really meant to, like, you know, fight, but just sort of like to back up my guys. And there's his next city. Whoops. Defeat the Avenging Army. For exotic alloys. Bunch of rumblers have to die. Oh, look at this. He's got them in interesting sort of positions, I guess. This might be a situation where it might be better to let him come to me. Because I'm not going to have very good luck, I think, attacking him if he's, like, you know, right there. Hold. 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 Interesting terrain, you know? It's actually, you know, causing me to actually have to think a little bit. Alright, these guys, can they go, like, over here? Oh yeah, they can fly over mountains, these guys here, so... Let's, send you down here. You over here. You over here. You here. You there. And you here. And look at this. This guy's just outside the battle area. That's why he's not basically joining the battle. The Necrophage hero and his minions. So that's unfortunate. Oh, no damage. A little bit of damage. More damage. More damage. And one simple attack over here. Nice damage. Alright, these guys get to go over here. Go down here. You guys get to be offensive. Let's go. He's down. This'll suck, but whatever. Oh, no damage. He missed. And down it went. A lot of ogres in this game. And I just wiped them all out. Hey, recycle stockpile. Victory and unfortunate death of innocence is yours. Alright, so I got a recycle stockpile. I can use that on stuff. So apparently this game's having issues with happiness. Expansionist approval from city tile. Basically, I've developed the city in such a way that's not having very good, you know, luck with, like, you know, happiness. So I got to develop it a little bit better. But But whatever. Let's give Skane, I guess, a population boost. Actually, you know what? Let's keep this in reserve just in case I need it for something else. And you guys get to follow along with these guys down here. Apparently the Pharaoh have a nurse city over here, so that might be an issue. These cities are kind of close, so I might have, like, you know, militias from both these cities being, like, you know, ready to defend themselves when we attack them, possibly. I'm gonna rebuild the balls at this point. Build a public granary. Build this. Hooray, I got some roads. Alright, you get to build a burrow up toward the Amentum, I guess. I got one tile of forest over here, by the way. I can add an extra industry for 2 upkeep if I build it. Why not, I guess. We'll get that going. Let's say down here can build canal locks. Maybe build a burrow down this direction perhaps, but we'll start maybe building up in this direction too. Build a burrow right there. Build a public granary. It's funny, I have like these burrows going like to all the different, like, you know, plus 10, like, you know, anomalies in this region. So it's like a very sprawled out city in a very odd manner. I don't usually build cities like I am in Mornlack, but whatever, it's working for now. Cool, you leveled up. How about you get the dust ability? Because I like dust at this point. Dust is helpful. Alright, you guys get to move first. Can you guys move? No, these can't move very far, these guys here. I'm moving these guys in such a manner that they sort of keep in, you know, next to each other for reinforcement purposes. Because this guy could send out units to attack me if I'm not careful. And we're getting close to the red guy down here, and here's a Dorgeshi. This guy's got 4 units inside his city here, so he's got, like, you know, almost a full army. We'll start sieging with this unit, I guess. Next turn, this guy can, like, move, like, down to this tile over here, I guess. This is actually a very slow pass to get through for, you know, attacking this guy. It would have probably been better if I came over here, but whatever. I'm going down this way now. And after I take this territory, I can build roads to speed it up for next time. Hooray! Dust. Lots of dust. Oops, someone apparently got that already. The cursed bounty is now done. Let's get my extractors going, I guess, at this point. And you can go over here. Apparently the ruins only count as 1 movement point, which is nice. So there's my big ass army to basically start conquering the Forgotten. You know, this is what makes Necrophages sort of powerful. They can keep getting more and more troops as like time progresses due to proliferators. And while initially like the Battleborns are strong, they do get weaker. They are, you know, strong early on, which makes them, you know, makes them deadly. And it's funny too. I'm like conquering all these guys, and apparently the red guys apparently still stronger than me. You know, I haven't even seen the dragon yet. They're like somewhere in the world, but I don't see them yet. Alright, well, Skin's getting happiness, you know, things done. Alright, so here's some assassins. You're gonna get to see what the assassins are like from the Forgotten Faction in a moment, but before then, let's build this here. Then we'll build a lumber mill. It's funny how costly it is, you know, on my resources right now, titanium and glass steel to build stuff right now, but whatever. That's just happening because I have very few glass steel and, you know, titanium deposits to sort of begin with in this game. I got like one here, one over here, one glass steel here. I conquered this glass steel and titanium up here. Alright, so he attacked me with his assassins here. So assassins are like one of the actual units that the Forgotten sort of have. They're basically infantry units that basically have stealth on them and fast. So they're basically fast moving and, you know, stealthed. They also have acrobat, which basically lets them pass through opponent units. They're kind of like flying units in a way, but they're infantry. And I'm basically just going to deck this guy, so to speak. These guys militia, but whatever. Let's have these guys move down here to attack the militia, I guess. You guys get to attack the militia over here. Go there. Go up here. Alright, there we go. And I guess they're faster, I didn't realize that. So these guys are actually moving faster than me. And these are actually assassins that actually joined the battle, so he's got more assassins than I thought he did. This might be slightly painful. There's a pass-through ability right there. Bit more damage to him there. Battleborn get to attack apparently. One of the assassins has died. Ooh, sweep attack. Go! Or not, I guess, because they got attacked already. Oh, there goes my Necrodrones finally. They get to move. It's still a massacre, but it's hurting me a little bit because they're attacking first. This is what sort of makes the Forgotten sort of powerful. They have fast attacking units that do quite a bit of damage sometimes. Attack here if you can. Nice! Just wiped out all those guys right there. And there. Sweep back. Pretty powerful sometimes. Battleborn attack. Interesting. Oh, they're gonna attack those guys in the, from the hill. He should be dead next turn, but whatever. So yeah, this guy's army, I didn't see it, but he's basically reinforcing it with a second army. That's why there's all these extra assassins attacking me now. I thought I only have one assassin army, but he actually had two. More assassins to attack me with. You guys can actually sort of stay away, I think. Now let's do it. There goes those assassins. Oh, they're gonna attack me from the forest down below. Pain, agony. Mostly for them, though. There goes them. Is that a spawn point sitting on? If I am, then we won't be able to spawn any troops in that spawn point. Well, there goes the rest of his units. And now he's finally getting his militia out to play, so they're finally out to play. Hey, my proliferator finally spawned. There's an attack. I'm brutally destroying this guy. There goes those militia. Oh, now it's definitely on the spawn point. So these guys are now unable to spawn from that one spawn point there. And because this guy's on spawn point 2, nothing spawned from that one either, so. Crushed. Look at all my units on the field. The Necrophage forces. The plentiful Necrophage forces. Crushed everything. Got a stockpile fort. Alright, well, nothing's in here, so let's take it. I can build toward the paladin, I guess, over here. Now, I think at this point I should sort of watch my approval rating because it's going to drop quite a bit now that I've basically conquered 2 cities of his. So this may be a good point to maybe either hold off from like attacking him anymore, perhaps. Just to sort of think about it. Basically, I could keep attacking like guys, you know, left and right with like the Necrophage forces here. But eventually, I'm going to run out of, like, you know, approval rating for doing that. And until I get to, like, the next era here, it might be better just to sort of wait before I, you know, attack again. Again, brand circuses would help quite a bit, for sure. But yes, I have, like, issues with, like, you know, getting bigger. It's not usually a good thing to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use for the level up on Kharis, so let's hold off on doing that for now. You don't have to level up your heroes, right? So sometimes it's just good not to. Okay, retrofit all these guys. That guy's been retrofitted. And those guys been retrofitted. So I got fully retrofitted army here. Alright, well anyways, I think we're gonna peace out these guys for now because it's probably not a good idea to keep on attacking them. Probably being the operative word. He's got 3 more cities to go through. I could basically wipe him out completely, but do I want to? You know what? Let's actually decide that in the next episode. This has been long enough for this episode. I'm actually sort of happy with like where I've gotten at this point. I'll research a bit on Kharis, see if there's like anything in Necrophage faction that requires me to get like some high convoluted skill. But for now, we're just gonna save the game. Whoops. And let's go from there. For now, take care.